Women, girls, the difference. My life, well, I've done a lot of living in 35 years on this earth. And I'm not necessarily proud of everything I've done, but, it's a lot of experience that I've learned from. Girls, typically, I would categorize that somewhere between, 30 and down. And that kind of goes for men too, but that's another video. Women generally 30 and up. And girls, both girls and women, immature girls, mature women, they both want what we all want. They want to be wanted. They want to be desired. They want to feel wanted, needed, sexy, desirable, attractive. But like I said, that goes for all of us. But they're a little more direct. Women are a lot more direct in what they want out of you, a man. And if you push that number even further up and you get into the 40s, mid 30s, 40s, 50s even, they've had kids. They might even have grandkids, possibly. And they certainly don't want that. They've done that. And if they've went through divorce or even a couple, they generally, they're not looking for that either. So what are they looking for? Well, again, my experience, those women, obviously they're flesh and blood. They want sex, like we all do, but they also want companionship, but they don't need a piece of paper to get it. Usually. And maybe they want it again, but typically they don't. And they're not as coy. They see a man that they're interested in. They're going to let you know. They're not going to beat around the bush, man. They're going to be right on it. And but a lot of them are afraid that they're too old, and they sometimes they get a little bit timid, and that's not to be mistaken with being coy, like coyness. They're just timid. And because they think they're old and they're unattractive and they can't compete with young girls. But what they don't realize is this. Young girls, like in their 20s, late teens, 20s, they're very coy. And the more attractive they are, or I should say the more they're aware of their attractiveness, oftentimes the more coy they're going to be. And the problem is that that's kind of a turnoff for a lot of young men, because you don't even look approachable. And young girls are coy, and they'll play that game, and they want you to chase them, and it's all part of a very ritualistic thing that courtship that we've been doing as a species for a very, very long time. But young girls are okay. They can be fun. They're kind of a headache, in my opinion, just as much as young boys are. They sometimes, even though a lot of them claim to be part of this new age movement where they don't need a man, you'll find that's not exactly accurate. That's not really what they believe. Oftentimes older women already have careers established and they don't fucking need you. And you don't want them to need you, because then it becomes obligatory. And let me just say real quick, in life, it's better to be wanted than needed. I've found this to be true. And I didn't really look at it that way when I was younger, but think about, if you're needed, they have to have you. They need you. A person needs you. That doesn't necessarily mean they want you. And so this is where people get cheated on because they're not wanted. They just need you for financial support, men and women. And that's just kind of how it is. Girls are fun. They're fun. They're nice to look at. Not, in my opinion, not worth it. Um, so just understand that universally, I hear it all the time that women are complicated. Women are not all that complicated. I will say that this trend of 1 minute you want a guy to cuddle with and listen to you and treat you good and not just want you for objectivity, not just to objectify you for sex, but then it's kind of mixed signaling because then on the other side, and I've seen girls on Facebook do this where, I'll be scrolling down and the same girl will put something on there, some meme she'll share where I don't fuck sex again with that whole thing, and I don't want to just be objectified, but you scroll on down her page and you see, oh, I just want a guy that's gonna pull my hair and spank my ass and you know fuck the ever loving shit out of me. So who knows? I mean, sometimes that's what I'm saying. That's a girl. A girl just wants to. She doesn't know what she wants. Probably. More, let's just be frank. But a woman will go after what she wants, and she's a lot more direct and clear about her agenda. I think because she realizes in life we don't have time to screw around here. Life's very fleeting. It's very finite. So who has time for that? That is the difference, Tanner. That's the main difference, and this is again anecdotal. My experience. Um, we'll get a little bit more into Darwinism eventually. That's going to be a video that's going to ruffle some feathers, but it just is what it is.